I'm Cecilia Traharn, and my capstone project is a back in stock purchase agent. The problem I'm solving is that some products are so popular and so readily available, by the time you see the back in stock email, they're gone. And for me, that's a special tequila called Fortaleza that's available at a local online shop. More broadly, though, this is the same problem people face with hard to find toys or game consoles or special releases during the holidays. You get an alert, but you miss it or you're too slow to actually buy it. Why agents? You could try to script this with a cron job, but real websites are messy. Sometimes there's an age verification modal that pops up. Sometimes you're logged out and need to sign in. Sometimes the product link in the email is a tracking URL that fails, or the item's already sold out. This makes a good fit for an agent. It needs to look at the current state of the page, choose the right tool, whether it should navigate to a product page, log in, search, add to cart, and check out. And it needs to adapt when the happy path breaks. The agent also has to respect different modes like dry run and prod, so I can experiment safely before it spends real money. This is the high level architecture. On the left, a Raspberry Pi runs a small Python script that watches my Gmail inbox for Fortaleza back in stock emails. Just to note, I had written this earlier before the course. When it sees an email, it extracts the product link and sends a signed webhook to my cloud service with a small JSON payload. In the middle, a fast API app running on Google Cloud Run receives the webhook and hands it to a Google ADK agent. The agent has tools that wrap Python Playwright, which drives a headless Chromium browser. The agent uses those tools to open the link, log into my account, pass any age verification modal that might pop up. It navigates to the product page, and if it didn't find the product page, the agent needs to perform a search. Then it can add items to the cart and walk through the checkout. It'll send notifications to the human, me, when a run starts, succeeds, fails, or needs human help. Sensitive data like store credentials and payment information, pushover keys, etc., lives in GCP Secret Manager. So, on to the demo. I did a run of my agent in the ADK web UI, and this is the output here. As you can see, it first starts with using the login tool because it knows it needs to log into my account. It is successful at logging in, yay. And then it knows because I put it in dry run mode here and I told it to try to purchase an in stock product because Fortaleza is always out of stock. I did not send it a direct link to navigate to, so it knew, the agent knew it needed to do a search. So it searches for this product, Hamilton Grass Skirt Blend Rum, and it then succeeds in finding the product on the Bitters and Bottles website and can navigate to that product page. It then knows it needs to add that product to the cart and is successful at adding that product. And then it knows it has to check out. So it will attempt to go through the checkout flow, and it knows it's in dry run mode. So it doesn't actually submit the order, but it tells me the total and the taxes and some nice information like where I can go pick it up. So that is the demo piece. So going back to the build. So I did this in an iterative phased approach where phase one, I focused on the core services like structured logging, secret management, secure webhook authentication using HMAC. In the phase two, I focused on integrating Playwright for headless browser control and built the navigation system and search tool as a fallback. Phase three was the purchase flow tools, so login automation, add to cart, and checkout functionality. Core technologies include, of course, Google ADK to define the agent and its tools, the Fast API and Cloud Run for the webhook and deployment, Playwright for browser automation, Secret Manager for credentials, Pushover for notifications to the human, and my Raspberry Pi and Gmail API for the event source. The code is organized so each browser action is a reusable tool, and I have small debug scripts to test login cart and check out flows independently. In the future, I'd like to generalize this beyond one store and one product, so the same agent pattern can safely buy other hard to get items at good prices, from rare bottles to popular holiday toys. Thank you.